The popular social media app TikTok, owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, has faced a legal requirement to either sell its U.S. operations or be banned due to bipartisan national security concerns. The Trump administration has repeatedly extended the deadline for this divestiture and is now actively pursuing a deal with a consortium of American investors. Key figures named by President Trump include Oracle founder Larry Ellison, media moguls Rupert and Lachlan Murdoch, and Dell Technologies CEO Michael Dell. The proposed agreement is a complex framework that involves licensing the TikTok algorithm and housing all U.S. user data on American soil, with Oracle playing a central role in data security. Analysis, reasons, and consequences. The primary reason behind the push for this deal is the long-standing U.S. concern that the Chinese government could use ByteDance to access the data of 170 million American users or manipulate the platform's powerful recommendation algorithm to influence public opinion. A sale to American investors is intended to sever this potential link. For the investors, the reasons are both financial and political. The deal offers a lucrative opportunity to gain a controlling stake in one of the world's most popular social media platforms. Larry Ellison's involvement, in particular, leverages his close ties to the administration and positions Oracle to secure a massive cloud computing contract, potentially boosting the company's revenue and stock value. The Murdochs' interest could be driven by a desire to expand their media empire's influence into the social media space, particularly among a younger demographic. The consequences of this deal are far-reaching. For TikTok's users, the impact is uncertain. While officials claim the user experience will remain unchanged, the proposal involves retraining a licensed copy of the algorithm with U.S. data. This raises questions about how much the new algorithm will differ from the global version and whether it could alter the content that users see. From a geopolitical standpoint, the deal is a delicate compromise that allows both the U.S. and China to claim a win. The U.S. can say it has protected national security, while China avoids a total ban on the app, allowing ByteDance to retain a minority stake and potentially influence the global version of the algorithm. This outcome, however, may not fully satisfy critics who argue that as long as the core intellectual property remains tied to a Chinese company, the risk of influence persists. Prediction and solutions. The deal still faces several hurdles. While a framework has been agreed upon, the specifics need to be finalized and the legal challenges, especially concerning the interpretation of the law, could continue. Despite these obstacles, a deal appears imminent. The administration has shown a strong preference for a negotiated settlement over a politically unpopular ban. A successful outcome would likely involve the new U.S. entity operating with a majority American board and all U.S. user data being stored securely by Oracle. The new company would license the algorithm, which would be independently reviewed by U.S. officials to ensure it is not being manipulated. The solution presented by this deal is a pragmatic compromise. It attempts to address the national security concerns by moving data and governance to the U.S., while also avoiding the economic and cultural fallout of a complete ban. However, for a long-term solution to be effective, it must involve continuous and independent auditing of the algorithm, as well as clear, enforced, and transparency standards. This would provide ongoing assurance that the platform remains free from foreign influence and protects the integrity of American user data and content.